package has arrived. We're having it fitted in time for FP1. Have a look at the factory report.
Welcome to Silverstone, home of Formula One racing in Great Britain, where shortly we're expecting the cars to appear for today's practice session. Not only is Silverstone one of the oldest circuits in the Formula One World Championship, but it's also home to some of the most iconic corners, and none more so than Maggots and Beckett's. This is a high-speed sequence of left, right, left, tightening corners that lead into Chapel, and then of course the long hanger straight.
The high speeds of this sequence demands extreme skill and precision from the driver. Getting this wrong will affect the momentum all the way down the hanger straight, which is also a DRS zone.
Over the line, your top three again are a Ferrari, Raikkonen and Daniel Ricciardo. That's it for practice then. We'll see you again soon. Quick look at the classification.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
It's a Saturday afternoon here at Silverstone, and that means it's time for today's qualifying. Enjoy the action. Drivers tend to complain about tyre wear around this track, and the compounds on offer this weekend aren't likely to put that issue to bed. Is this going to be about who can make the tyres last?
Tyre wear will probably be the dominating factor around this track. It's so easy to use up the life in your tyres as you seek to find the lap time. If you have a good balance to begin with, like the Mercedes and Red Bull, you'll always stand a better chance.
Wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Raikkonen, a Ferrari, and Daniel Ricciardo. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
The pain of parting is nothing to the joy of meeting again. And how joyous indeed it is to be back at Silverstone once more for the British Grand Prix. The queues to get in this morning extended miles back down the A43, such is the enthusiasm for Formula One in this country. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of the Silverstone circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, along with 2 DRS zones on the Wellington and Hangar Straights respectively. But the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. I won't be commentating alone today, of course. Nope, I have the honour to share this commentary box with none other than Anthony Davidson. And you and I were talking earlier today about how tight that midfield battle is compared to the last couple of years. Why do you think that is?
Well, I suppose the main reason is simply stability in the regulations. Look at what we had towards the end of the V8 era. In 2012, we had 7 winners in 7 races. And we talk about the dominance of Red Bull at that time, but their advantage was rarely more than 2 or 3 tenths of a second. And we've had this current formula now for a couple of years, and that serves to solve any teething troubles with reliability. And let's not forget that these cars are more technical than ever before, so it was always going to take a bit of time for those gaps to come down.
Right, let's be patient going into Turn 1. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Kimi Raikkonen starts today from pole position and a Ferrari alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Verstappen, Nico Rosberg and Hamilton, Button, Grosjean, Perez and Esteban Gutierrez. Alonso, Bottas, Felipe Massa and Hülkenberg, Haryanto, Wehrlein, Carlos Sainz and Daniel Kvyat, Magnussen and Ericsson, Felipe Nasser and Jolyon Palmer rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
to our teammate is 12.7 seconds. They're on fresh softs. The time last lap was a 1 minute 52.1. DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone. The gap to teammate is 11.6 seconds. They're on old softs. The time last lap was a 1:32.2. Ricardo's taken the lead. This is your final lap of the race. Kimmy's times are Nice work, you did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
A great win then for the Red Bull team today. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
So here come our winning drivers today, and what a race it was. There's been a big push at the factory lately to get these cars ready, and we can see the fruits of that labour today as Red Bull lift the winner's trophy. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. A strong race then for our championship leader. That's extended their advantage at the top of the standings. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It's got to be Jolyon Palmer. He was in another league for me today. Really impressive stuff.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.